Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Love Chisom. If this is your first time of coming across my video, you are welcome. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. On today's video, I'll be teaching you how to draft a peplum top with zipper at the front. If this is what you're interested in, keep on watching. Let's get started. As you can see here, I've marked out my lines. So this is my shoulder, this is my bust point, this is my under bust, and this is my waistline. Okay, so these are the lines that we'll be using, and this part is my zipper. Okay, so all our measurements will be starting from that zipper line that I pointed at now. Okay, so now we'll start by marking my neck width of 3 inches and neck depth of 3 inches. So I'll be using 3 by 3 on this pattern. I'll be using 3 by 3 here. Then I'll connect my zipper side. You see my zipper side, I knock off it. So now I'm going to mark my neck of 8.5, come down by 1 inch for shoulder slants. And I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole line. And here now will serve as my chest line. This line now will serve as my chest line, and I'll connect the points. I'll divide what I have on my armhole into 2. I'm going to mark it, which is 4 inches. I'll come in by ½ inch. Then I'm going to curve. Though before I will curve, I am going to mark my bust circumference divided by 4. So right here, I'm marking my nipple to nipple, which is 4 inches. So I'm going to mark it here. Now I'm going to connect the points. So coming to my under bust, at the center front, I'll mark ½ inch. At the side front, I'll mark 1 inch. You can mark 1.5. It's okay. Both 1.5, 1 inch, they are okay. If you're on a bigger size, use 1.5. Okay. So now I'm going to connect the points. I'll mark what I have mark on my under bust. I'll mark it on my waistline, then connect. Now I'm going to curve, make a curve to my bust point. Okay, which will be my bust here. I'll connect the curve to my bust point. Now I'm going to mark my bust circumference divided by 4. My bust circumference divided by 4. And I'm going to curve my armhole. So now, on a norm, I used to curve my princess dart here. I used to do it, but if you don't want it like that, you can divide what you have on your armhole. Just measure what you have on your armhole, then divide it into 2, and you curve. And if you also curve it to the middle of your armhole, it's okay. Both of them are fine. So I'm just showing you this in case you want to try this method. So let us use this method here. Now I'm going to curve it to my armhole that I measured and divide into 2. So this is it here. So I'm making use of this line now. I'm going to mark ½ inch on both sides. Mark ½ inch on both sides. Then you connect it also to the curved line. So on this line down, I'm going to go out by 1 inch. Then I'll also go out by 1 inch here, and I'll connect. I'll connect. So now this is our princess dart. Now I'm going to mark my waist circumference divided by 4. I'm going to mark it, and whatever I have there as my dart intake, I will place it, and I'm going to connect. So this is what I have for the princess dart. Okay. This is what I have for the princess dart, as you can see here. So now the next thing we're going to do is to come down by 2 inches. That is the difference between my back waistline and my front waistline. Front waistline of 17.5, back waistline of 15.5. So the difference is 2 inches. I'm going to come down and I will connect it to my bust point. That was what I did there. Okay. So I'll connect it to my bust point, cut open, and I'm going to lap it like this. Just you see what I did there. Okay, so this is it. Tape it down with your tape like I'm going to do here now. I'm going to tape it down. I'm going to tape it down. If yours is not equal, add a paper and make it equal at the side. So I'm going to continue cutting. So after cutting it, this is what we have here. Okay, this is what we have. Now we'll set this aside and go over to the back pattern. So this is our back pattern paper. I've drafted out my lines as usual, my shoulder, my bust point, and my waistline. So at the back, we don't have under bust. We only have shoulder line, bust point, and waistline. Okay, so and I've marked out my neck at the back. So I've gone down by 8 inches for my armhole line from my shoulder slant. Now mark, this is my chest line. Okay, so my bust divide by 4. I'm going to mark it here, and then I will connect my armhole. So this is my armhole, and I'm going to mark my nipple to nipple, which is 4. I'm going to mark it on my bust point and my waistline. Now I'll mark half inch on both sides at my waist, and I'll connect my dart leg. So this is my dart leg. And I'll mark my waist circumference divided by 4. I will place my darts of 1 inch. Remember, it's half inch on both sides, and I will connect. So this is what I have for the back. Okay, this is what I have for the back. I'm just pointing that if you want to add your allowance, you can do it on the paper, but I don't used to add allowance. So after cutting, when I'll be cutting it on my fabric, I'll then add my allowance. So now we can proceed to cut it out. So now this is what I have both for the front and the back pattern. Okay, this is what I have for the front and the back pattern. If you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. So if you want to sew with zipper at the back, now you can eliminate your zipper bulge. So that's what I'm doing here. But remember, my zipper will be at the front, so this is not necessary. So I'm just showing you, if you want to sew with zipper at the back, just eliminate it. Okay, so I'm going to cut it out. So this is what we have. We are done with the back, so let's go over to the peplum. Now to cut your peplum, you're going to fold your paper like this. I'm going to use this paper to cut it out. So before cutting it out on my fabric, you're going to fold your paper like this. Okay, you are going to divide your waist circumference by 6.28, but I want my peplum very full, so I'm not going to use my waist circumference here. I'm going to divide my hip circumference of 44 by 6.28. Okay, so whatever it gives me, I'm going to place it here. Mine gave me 7, so I'm going to mark that 7 inches here around. Okay, so if you don't want your peplum very full, you want it normal peplum, make use of your waist circumference, divide by 6.28. Okay, that is what I used to get my circle for skirt or peplum. Okay, so that is what method I used to cut out my flare. That is how I used to cut out my flare. That is the measurement I use. So whatever you use that works for you, you can make use of it. So this is how I do mine. And it gives me exactly what I want. As you can see, I've marked it around here. Like I told you, this is my 7 inches round. So my peplum will be 8 inches plus 1 inch, both for joining up and down allowance, both for turning my lining and joining the up. So I'm going to add 1 inch, making it 9 inches. So I'm going to use 9 inches to go around here. I'm going to mark 9 inches round here, like you see me doing. So this is my 9 inches round, and I'm going to curve. I'm not good in curving, so I make use of my ruler, my curve ruler. It helps me, okay, to curve and join the points that I mark. So, but if you are good in curving, make use of your hand, okay? And if you have what you use to curve it, that is more fine, okay? So this is my curve. This is my curve. And I'm using my hand to blend it well. If you think yours is not good, use your hand to blend it well. So you can see what I am doing here. Now I'm going to cut it out. Then I'll also cut it out on my fabric. So to cut it out on your fabric, you're going to fold your fabric like so. Watch how I'm folding my fabric. You fold it into 2. Just align it very well, make it equal. Arrange it well. And you're going to fold it again like this, okay? Hope you see what I'm doing. You're going to fold it again like this. Okay, this is what we have. This is what we're going to use to cut out our peplum. Now I'm going to place my pattern like this. I'll cut out this peplum. I'll cut it out 2 of it like this. After cutting this one, I'll cut out another one, okay? Just to make my peplum very full. I'll cut out another one. You can see I measured what I have at the up there to make sure it's up to my hip circumference divided by 4, which is 11. Okay, so by the time I cut it, I will have like, plus this SS here now, I will have like 46 inches. Okay, now 46 inches times 2, that is what we'll be having here. So remember, we are cutting out 9 inches. Now we are going to cut it out on our fabric. After cutting this out, I'm going to open only one. Look at it here. I'm going to open only one side. So after cutting it out, I'll open it. So this is what we have, and I'm going to cut out another one like this. Okay, I'm going to cut out another one like this, and I will join it together to get a longer length and a fuller peplum. So this is the patterns. I've cut them out on the fabric and the lining, and I've cut out my peplum. So this is what we have here. Thank you for watching. See you on the sewing class. Please don't forget to subscribe, okay? Click on the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. See you on the sewing class. Bye.